Hi, this is Beverly Gale with the Beverly Gale channel. Scientists have discovered that no matter what your age, if you continue to learn, your brain will continue to grow. Today I want to talk about exercising the brain. Now, you might say, what? What do you mean exercising the brain? Well, the brain, like the rest of our body, has muscle. And scientists are learning more and more about the brain's function. And one of the things that they have found is that if you exercise your brain, you will remain younger longer. You will increase your memory, and your brain cells will continue to develop instead of atrophying. Exercising the brain does not have to be difficult. Unlike exercise, where many of us go and we do it because we know it's good for us, but we're not necessarily looking forward to it, exercising the brain is actually kind of fun. You can have a lot of fun doing something that's extremely good for you and will keep you young longer and keep protecting you against getting Alzheimer's. That is a scientific fact. Sometimes when we exercise, we have to push ourselves to do it. But with the brain, it's much, much simpler. Does it get some exercise when you're watching television? Well, maybe just a little. But it really needs more than that to keep your memory working for you. And so some of the things that I have discovered are games of different types. And you can go online and you can say card games, and a whole bunch will pop up. And if you don't have a group of friends to play with, and you do have a computer or a tablet or a Nook, you can actually go and you can download these games and put them on your tablet, your computer, or your Nook, and you can play them online against the computer or other people. By physically massaging your brain every day, you can feel comfortable knowing that even if you have a genetically predisposed position to get Alzheimer's, you might be able to avoid it, because that's what scientists are discovering right now. Some of the best things we can do is to get together with family or friends and play cards, or play board games, or play chess or checkers. All of those are exercising the brain. If you're into cards, there's a number of different types of card games that also massage the brain. Obviously, the one that comes to mind first is bridge. Now, if you play bridge, you already are massaging your brain, and if you're still playing it as a senior, bravo, because it's probably one of the best games to massage your brain. But there are a lot of other games out there. You can play hands and feet, you can play pinochle. These are all thinking games. They all have a purpose. There are many types of games that you can utilize to make your brain get a massage. I call it massaging the brain, but actually what it's doing, it's exercising the brain. And they can be a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun to try some of these board games that maybe you haven't done in a long, long time, or maybe you haven't played except with your children or your grandchildren. Bring your friends in. Sit down and play a game of Monopoly. Monopoly is a game that's been around forever, and if you do like Monopoly, you can find it just about anywhere. And now Monopoly comes in assortments of different types, from dogs, cats, 3D Monopoly, Vegas Monopoly, just a whole passel of new Monopoly type games. And if you have a group of friends that you can play with you, all of you are going to do some work on making your brain feel better. So, happy massaging, everyone. Get your brain working. Remember, we have to move to feel good, and that includes our brain. If you like this series, I would appreciate a thumbs up. If you'd like to know when the next video is coming out, click and subscribe and hit the little bell, and that will tell you when the next video comes out. Until next time, this is Beverly Gale. I'm coping with blindness. I'm coping with a lot of issues because of my blindness. So I've started this series on coping with everything. It's pretty broad, but I hope you'll join me.